Hello and welcome back for part number 15 of the von Carstein Lord and Hero Only campaign, where last time we took out Gottrick and an army from Ostland. So start off here just grabbing level up points. Yeah, let's have you take up. Yeah, get as far as Lightning Strike, that looks good. Yeah, so unfortunately neither of my armies can actually back out of territory here without force marching. As in, yeah, I can't get back to more time, so we'll take a bit of attrition. I think that's okay. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do next turn, and I don't want to force march because I know there's an army of Dreiches up here that I want to have the option of retreating from if it comes and attacks me and it looks like too hard a battle or whatever. So we're just sort of sat in Empire territory. So have a just quick check for extra followers. I feel like at this point I've kind of got a Black Cat and Restless Spirit for almost everyone, but I suppose that's not quite true. Okay. Yeah, so a bit hard to say exactly what I want to be doing with my armies at this stage. Down in the south, I want to finish off the Dwarves, and I was contemplating like taking this Carrick-Herne and then trying to actually hold these two settlements. Maybe keeping Isabella around here for a while, build up vampiric corruption, fight off revolts or what have you. But the problem is, even though I have Manfred's army and or Manfred plus Aborash up in the north, and they've got a decent army, and I have vampires and a necromancer getting ready to put together kind of an army on the western front, which probably can't beat the Empire stacks, but could at least beat the revolts. I was thinking like, oh yeah, having Isabella stay down in the south wouldn't be too bad, but the thing is, I have a real issue with siege attacker, or lack of siege attacker, until I get, until, for instance, Manfred gets a zombie dragon. It's really only Vlad, and I'm not even sure. I guess I haven't actually looked at this in detail in a siege battle, and I should do when I get down here. I'm not even sure how practical it is to build siege equipment with all hero armies. So if I don't have Vlad in the army to take the walls, like, I'm not sure I can actually take Vetbad and Flensburg. So I'm leaning towards my original plan, which was to raise Carrick-Herne, abandon this settlement, just get out of the south, but wipe this enemy out for good. Dwarves won't bother me again. It lets someone else sort of fill the vacuum left here. Probably it means the Golden Order gets stronger, which is not ideal. But that would let Vlad and Isabella head back up north and actually take out Sterling for good as well, just trying to permanently eliminate enemies. Don't think I have... Let's have a quick check of army movement. I don't think anyone else can move. Got that extra vampire heading over. He will just hang out in the moot. Yeah, so I'm planning to have a revolt here first and delay the one in the moot, which looks like I'm managing to do that. Okay, and I will just abandon this settlement in a turn or two. It's making almost no money, but I don't care about the public order, so if I'm abandoning it anyway, I can just get a little free money. So how about more vampires? Okay, we have one more capacity. Master of the Black Arts. Yeah, the miscast chance down is somewhat useful because I do like overcasting Wind of Death for sure, and sometimes Invocation of Nehek. So having one vampire of this trait's probably alright. It's not a great trait though. So let's see, Tactician, Strong. don't think strong is as good as disciplined for a vampire that's going to be fighting in an army full of heroes. Like, buffing 20 characters with +2 melee attack, +2 leadership and discipline is a lot stronger than this. Alright, let's go ahead and recruit Christiana.
What?
And if I get a better trait, I can potentially disband her or whatever. Like, I've only given 2 vampires so far in mortality, so I'm leaving myself options to be fussier later with the traits. Settlement upgrades available. Okay, so Averheim we can upgrade to tier 2. Well, I'm not planning on losing Averheim. On the other hand, it's possible Sterland like get here in 2 turns, and I probably can't do anything about that. So, on the other hand, yeah, I can probably start this and just see what the situation's like in a turn or 2 and cancel it if I need to, because I don't have enemies down here currently. Yeah, let's go ahead and just start that. Grandstadt's maybe kind of safe. I want walls there, but I'm thinking I can get the growth building started. I've got enough money. I think that's okay. Yeah, this I'm leaving. Yeah, the moot has no walls. Yeah, I think I don't want to start investing in that yet. Ways to go before I get Drakenhof to tier 4, but I've mostly got what I need out of it, which is of course recruiting the vampire heroes. And Fort Obersteyr, yeah, I'll leave that one too. Public order here is not good. Yeah, one thing I can imagine doing is taking out Essen, and then I actually get a big public order boost because of all the followers on these heroes. So I can stick around here for a few turns and stabilize public order, or alternatively, I could just ignore it, not care what happens to these settlements, and try and just like raise all the stuff that Talabakland has. Talabakland don't have armies right now, so that's another possibility. But yeah, the walls in Württemberg and Flensburg, it's actually really putting a... It's actually like, the walls are actually doing their job, keeping people out. Because as I said, only Vlad currently can deal with them. Sure, I may as well assign your skill points. Okay, I think that's everything here.
I, Vlad von Carstein, welcome thee.
Military alliance with greenskins. Yeah, no thank you. Fine if they want to be friends, but I don't want more than that. Kind of forgot about the Skaven down to the south. They haven't really been doing much. Okay, so here is Stellan army moving out. So we have Huntsmen and Greatswords available now. Yeah, this is guess what I was a bit afraid of. Wonder how many heroes I could put up against that army this turn. Probably not quite enough. Yeah, so it looks like the moot's about to get taken or blown up. Okay, so we have a choice between 3,000 money but Chaos Corruption, or Safeguard, which boosts Vampiric Corruption. Actually, it's only for 5 turns, but I'm tempted to go for this. 3,000 money's a fair amount, but I'm not in urgent need of it right now, and I don't really want the extra Chaos Corruption. Just makes public order problems worse. Yeah, so I think I'll refuse. Okay, so that's on... Oh, that's on the guy in Aberheim, okay.
No.
So this army's brazenly force-marched into my territory, taken a fair chunk of attrition damage, like 10% casualties on its soldiers. Can I do anything about that? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 heroes can get over there. Right, but no one else. Yeah, she's too far away.
Expand Sylvania's borders.
I will not obey.
The trouble is, all my hitters and lords here are all very low level.
Your wish, master. Absolutely not.
We also don't have any good magic or what have you. Another option. Let's have a look here.
Not like
So this is their force march movement range. Yeah, so they probably can't actually assault the fort. But probably can't quite get to Aberheim on a regular move either, so it's really just the moot I need to defend. What option would be to put, not to launch the attack, but to put my lord and all the heroes in the area into the moot, and recruit another lord at the moot. So, I guess the question is whether the 5 units of the garrison, which are not going to be good. Yeah, no. So whether the 5 units here, plus the extra vampire lord, tips the scales against fighting this army now, but while it's in force march. I don't think so. I think I should try and fight it now. It's not the end of the world if I lose the battle, lose my lord and heroes. No one's that important.
more sleep, sir.
But it's a big win if I do manage to actually kill them. Okay, actually,
I thirst.
I might have some logistics issues here. So can I get...
Ready.
Ah, right. I think I'm...
What do you want?
Oh, I don't think I actually have enough movement to go that way round. But if I stand here...
I hunt.
It's already got the extra movement boost there. Yeah, if I stand here, I'm not sure I can get this hero into the army and launch the attack.
Undeath Ascendant.
My bloodline calls. You dare?
Alright, let's try it.
Expand Sylvania's borders. So be it.
I'll try joining this hero first, because if this isn't going to work, I need to know about it.
Ready.
It is going to work. Okay, good.
Darkness comes. I ascend.
One good thing about these vampire heroes is I think they do have pretty good traits, if I recall correctly.
More mausoleums to defile.
This rank 1 necromancer is
Charnel pits.
not of amazing use. But I guess we'll throw him in there anyway.
This night.
Okay. So, we still have enough movement to launch the attack. They're on force march, so they can't retreat. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do. I mean, I can't trade equipment over. It's take an extra turn, so let's just try this and see what happens.
Their life force.
Oh wow, that doesn't look good. Oh, I see, they've got a lot more great swords. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Let's try it and see what happens. As I said, it's not a disaster if this goes poorly. I mean, I will lose some territory temporarily, but I'm okay to risk that, I think. I'm still slightly trying to gauge the strength of these all-hero armies. You know, I do have the pendulum, although not enough points to make it as cheap as it can get. But I think... Oh, they don't have any cavalry, do they? No, alright, I've got a plan here. We're not just going to rush at them. We're going to try and hit them with the pendulum first.
The living will join us.
What do you have here? Okay, cooldown reduction. Alright, that's somewhat useful.
Find me if you dare. At once.
I'm going to drop this pendulum on them before battle is joined. Plus we get multiples down. Okay, so they're likely to come towards me once I cast the first one. Oh, do I only have... I guess these ones are only tier 4 or rank 4. Right. Okay, so they can't overcast the pendulum. Yeah, that's unfortunate because I don't think it's going to do much damage to these great swords.
Vampire.
Yeah, it doesn't really... I don't think it does a lot of armor-piercing damage. I can still do it against the Free Company militia.
At once.
Winds of Magic Power Reserve is really low though. We've got enough magic for probably... yeah, just 2 casts. I don't know why this magic is so low. It must just be the region. That might be... yeah, that might kind of be fatal here actually.
At once.
Because I'm thinking that
Swiftly.
I really need some of this magic for healing. Okay, let's try one of these. We'll save all the magic for healing. That's kind of a tough decision. I don't think the Free Company militia are going to be the problem. I think it's going to be the great swords. Yeah, I think I should save all my magic. I might still cast the pendulum, but it would be in a situation where I can just do mass damage. Well, kind of going back and forth on that because I've got the great swords lined up in this line. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that for the pendulum. Okay, they're redeploying a bit, and there's a huntsman unit here that's invisible that I need to remember about. Alright, let's throw a pendulum on the great swords. Okay, that got 0 kills, although it did a decent amount of damage. It's got them coming towards me, although... the extent to which that's really what I want, I'm not sure about. Yeah, I think they're going to have too many troops here. Isabella, Vlad, a Vampire Lord, and the 2 starting vampires, like... I probably could have won this battle with them. We'll see how it goes. I can possibly try and use some hit and run tactics against their Lord and Hero, not fight all the great swords at once. Oh, that's going to be tricky though. Yeah, I don't have regeneration aura either. Yeah, this army really was sort of thrown together to fight against the revolts, not to fight against half a dozen great swords. Okay, well, sending in their captain here, so we can hopefully take him down at least. Someone we don't have to kill later. Okay, he's trying to flee, but it'd be great if we could actually just finish him off. Looks like we can't. Alright, in that case, try to focus on their general. Yeah, need to get some healing down. Doing okay at sniping the general, but I think the Great Swords will have high enough leadership that even if we kill him, we're not going to realistically be able to do enough damage to them. Now, they have committed all their troops. Yeah, I just don't have any other particularly good spells. We're not going to get 13 Winds of Magic. Oh dear. Well, this is a learning experience, I guess. Yeah, I've taken actually a lot of damage on Lord and Necromancer already. We haven't killed their Lord or done. Yeah, we've not got many kills on my characters. All right, so this is a bad idea. Should have just conceded the moot and regrouped. We'll know that for next time. Looks like we are going to at least win this guy. Unfortunately, I think if they win the battle, provided they win the battle, I think he doesn't actually get wounded. I think he stays. Yeah, Necromancer just dropped out. Captain we can still kill though.
Your time has come.
Okay, we killed him. Alright, not bad. Yeah, there's literally nothing else I can do there. I've got no abilities, no magic left. We will do a fair amount of damage to them, but our leadership's failing. We're not going to last very long. Shoot. Yeah, there's unfortunately nothing more I can do at this point. Yeah, we barely did any damage to them. If there'd only been one greatsword unit, and yeah, I only saw one greatsword unit on the unit card ahead of the battle. If that's all they'd had, then that would have been a lot easier. I mean, the greatswords were a lot stronger than the tier 1 infantry like spearmen. Alright, let's see who actually survived that. Okay, and I need to bring someone else in. Looks like 3 vampires did survive, that's good. Okay, let's bring in this one. Right, and I lost the Necromancer for good, but that's acceptable. Yeah, and I did lose the Lord too. Alright. I can actually get the 3 vampires out of the army to protect them though. More sleep shines. Which I think I should do. Yeah, that didn't end up being as costly as it could have. Maybe I should have thought harder about this, because now I think I actually probably want to disband this Lord and recruit a new one. I don't... Well, let's leave him, because that possibly wastes the movement of this Empire army coming to attack him.
Not likely.
Hmm.
You dare.
Move.
At the very least, I'm doing this.
What do you want?
Flight.
My blood.
Because there's no need for these vampires to die for no reason.
Borders. Who wishes the red kiss? Yes.
Yeah, the fact that I kept double disciplined vampires alive is pretty good.
This better be important.
So if I force march, out towards Aberheim, that would protect the moot, I guess. And if they'd then be stuck in my territory. Well, I guess they just besiege Aberheim. I'm thinking having this lord here as bait is somewhat useful.
I refuse.
The moot's almost certainly getting blown up. That's annoying, but yeah, this was the reason I didn't invest money into it.
I will alone.
So what do I do with you? I think I just leave him here, try to maximize the chance that this army comes and attacks him. I can retreat once. Oh, no, probably I can't retreat because I lost a battle on this turn. Oh, if I can't retreat, then this doesn't make sense because... Yeah, because then they just kill him and take the moot. Okay. Never mind. So, let's pick up... Okay, I have to pick someone I haven't hired previously, but that's alright.
What do you want?
And need to replace that necromancer. Yeah, those aren't great traits.
Your wish, master.
Darkness comes. Yes. My thralls, track ahead.
They don't heal outside of the army. Right. Okay, well, that wasn't good, clearly, but as I said, not a disaster. I think the reality is I'm just not strong enough at this point to be able to like fight on 3 fronts, which is what I was attempting to do there. Okay, so let's take out Essen, I think. Yeah, they don't have any troops at all, so... Could actually send an army to Nagenhof, but that takes me a bit out of the way. Yeah, I can't get far enough for this White King to do any scouting. I will send him up north though, I think. Now... Okay, you're 1 level away from Lightning Strike. Let's try and get you that.
I grow impatient. Obliterate! Wipe them out! Yes, to the shadows.
Okay, didn't move my effort quite in the right place.
Fight! Bring war! Destroy them! Drink their life force!
Oh, okay. Wasn't showing up with the reinforcement arrow, but I guess he's coming in anyway. Oh. No, I don't need to take my vampires off their fell steeds. Okay, so this battle should be straightforward. Just... Yeah, obviously... Don't take any damage and heal everyone to full by the end of it.
Your desire? Understood! The von Carstein's march!
Yeah, I suppose I should group people by whether they're on the
Neferata's hide!
mount or not.
Noble of the night!
necromancer.
Yeah, let's just speed this up. Get everyone within the regen aura range. Okay. Empire Garrison, where are you at? Oh, they're over here. Alright. That's fine. Yes, they've got 2 units of crossbowmen, then a couple of units of, yeah, halberdiers, swordsmen. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's not actually, yeah. This year the Hellsteeds are liable to get shot. Don't want them getting in there ahead of the rest of my troops. Oh, that didn't hit all the units I was trying to, but it did enough, I think.
Address me as master.
Yeah, you can just swing down those crossbowmen.
Witness true power. Blood magic.
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem at all. Alright. Yeah, took a little damage. Can just heal it up though. Yeah, great. I think I'll just occupy this. Yeah.
Obliterate.
It's kind of a queue of heroes here, it's funny. Oh, hold on.
By Sigma.
Oh, I'm blind.
I grow impatient.
Just completely missed this army coming in.
Thou darest.
Well,
My bloodline calls. No.
at least they'll be taking some attrition now. Yeah, I can't see too much of what they have. They won't be on force march when I fight them. We should still be okay, I think.
Yes.
Maybe move outside this settlement.
Darkness comes. What do you want? It is night. Night march. I refuse.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm assuming they'll come attack us with the enter. If they have a second army, though, that's what I'm kind of afraid of here. Like, I think I can beat this, although there could be good units in here at this stage now. Like, they could have more great swords. I should be able to beat this, but if they have a second stack just behind that force marches in or whatever, having the option to withdraw and not being stuck in the settlement might actually be useful.
I hunt.
Yeah, I must have... Oh, you know what? I probably just gained line of sight up there after taking Essen. I was like, wow, that was careless of me not to spot this army before starting the battle. But actually, yeah, taking the territory does often reveal more, more from the line of sight. So the fog of war. So okay, I won't blame myself for that. Right, you have lightning strike. You have maxed out Pit of Shades. Yeah, I'm gonna take some of these think I'm going to take all these vampires off their Hellsteeds. Especially if we're fighting a tough battle. I haven't found them to be that effective so far. Oh, just like a black cat. Yeah, so no mount. Alright, everyone's back on foot, great. Yeah, we'll just have to see, again, whether there's more troops behind or what they decide to do up there.
Not likely.
Okay, so on to Isabella. Military presence is at 12, so they are building up some troops here.
Von Carstein.
Yeah, Vlad can't launch the attack this turn. I have a necromancer back here who probably needs to... Okay, he can join the army next turn, that's fine. Let's have him scout first of all. Oh, I see.
Don't think so.
I see, I see. They've got more troops here than I realised.
Begone. No,
Ah.
I will not shame my clan. I am unstoppable.
Well, if I can reach here on force march, that's 150% movement. That means I should be able to spend 50% movement, go into raid stance to stop the attrition, and then launch the attack next turn. Just check these armies.
Do you take me for a wizard?
Okay, Longbeards, Quarrelers.
I will not disgrace my
Longbeards,
ancestors.
Thunderers, Quarrelers.
Queen of Darkness.
They might send these two armies out to actually fight me, particularly if I
Bow!
show weakness.
Yes, my sire.
Like, if I put two of my armies into ambush stance, for instance.
All shall know me and tremble.
Yeah, let's see if I can set that up actually.
Sleep is for the living.
So let's try and use Vlad as bait.
I shall enslave the world.
So I'll put him in raid stance like that, and I'll have Isabella stand right behind and go into
I will not.
ambush stance.
It is
I'm not too concerned about this attrition damage.
and death ascended.
Yes, it does eat into
Yes,
my healing
my lord of death.
limit, but
You fool! On way. Follow me. I go.
I'm
Strike out.
maybe I shouldn't be quite as confident as I am, but I am pretty confident that Vlad and Isabella can handle this.
I will not betray you.
Don't think so.
So do I get both armies coming in to reinforce here? Yes, I do. Good.
Who wishes the red kiss? Yours is power I
Yeah, we'll just have to
valor.
see what they do here. Unfortunately,
Von Carstein.
Oh, I have Lightning Strike on Vlad. That was... Yeah, picking that up was possibly smart.
Begone.
Little wary of fighting the 9 garrison units plus this 6, plus this 12, plus what they recruit this turn. But I should be able to arrange it so I don't have to fight everyone that way. Okay, so this is dropping to minus 80 something, so I think this is the turn where... No, just abandon it.
Your wish, master.
Yeah, I don't have a vampire slot freed up. Let's just see what trade I rolled for shadows. Ooh, knowledgeable, that's a good one. That's one.
Who shall we destroy?
I should probably just dismiss somebody.
Kiss. I thirst.
But this is double disciplined and knowledgeable. Those are all top tier traits. Yeah, I don't really want to dismiss someone up here when I'm about to fight a battle. Okay, we'll have to just wait on that. Oh, Essen came with some buildings. Nice. I definitely don't need this one. Demolish it for 1200, sure. And I have this... Yeah, public order and money building. That's actually not bad. Let's have that stick around. I'll start building defences in Essen once this is demolished. I think, given how the campaign's gone, I just kind of need walls almost everywhere. It's expensive and takes up building slots, but yeah, I'm just having such difficulty holding on to territory, fighting on multiple fronts.
More sleep shines.
Okay, so a revolt in 2 turns. We'll have to just see what shape we're in to deal with that. And the mood's probably gone. Schwarzhafen still has walls. This army's going to start taking attrition damage, or continue taking attrition damage. Like, as strong, yeah, as convincingly as I did lose that previous battle, this army is going to start having difficulties if it stays in my territory. Okay, I don't think I want to invest into any of these buildings. And I don't think I need to do any other recruitment or what have you. I could recruit another lord. I can't recruit a second lord in Aberheim. Right. I guess the only place I could really recruit someone is Essen. Yeah, I think that's worth the money. So I don't want someone who already has the CON, the Child of Night. Let's bring in this guy. Yeah, I mean this does cut my income a lot, but I have the gold and I just kind of just need more vampire heroes, and that means I need more lords with the those skill points built up. So
Agreed. For now.
okay, and clearly if this army comes down to attack, we get to reinforce with everyone. Yeah, good. Yep, I think that is everything. Might have a couple battles over the end turn here, just see what happens. I keep checking the settlements because I feel like there's something I was going to build somewhere, but I guess there wasn't. Okay, this gets up to tier 3 next turn. Okay.
I thirst.
Oh, I forgot to move that vampire. That was a bit careless, but fortunately she was on the way anyway. Yeah, it's just easy to lose track of a hero when you've got so many of them around. Okay, I had one of my lords ambush foiled, but not Isabella's, which is the main one. So I think I can hopefully bait out the dwarf armies.
Thou shalt treat me with the respect.
Ooh, okay, good. Good. Ostermark are willing to make peace and willing to pay me. Well, they have no troops right now, but... well, almost no troops. They have walls in Betschhafen, so per previous discussion, I can't actually take that in the near term. They're not one of my most dangerous enemies, but they are still an enemy I'd rather have not have to be fighting, and so I'll just take this, I think. Guess we can, let's try a counter off and see if we can get any more money. As long as it says high, it's guaranteed to succeed. Okay, moderate isn't, so I'll just take the 600. I'm happy about that. Don't know what stopped them from offering peace earlier, but what can you do? Okay, so is there a second Ostland army? There is not. Okay. So we're up against a melee-only army, except the 2 Outrider units. Interesting. Well, they've got some good units, but... we have the useless Garrison, but I think this is going to be not too difficult, actually. I don't particularly rate knights. I just don't think shock cavalry in this game is particularly effective. I think the greatswords are maybe their most dangerous units, but they're quite susceptible to my AoE magic that I should have a lot of with this army. Yeah, lots of winter magic, power reserve, great. So something that's slightly awkward my reinforcements are kind of coming in from random places.
Empire Lord.
So I've got Garrison. Yeah, I can't see who's coming in from where. I guess I just have to start the battle and see. So most of my troops are coming in from the back. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, so be it. I mean, they haven't exactly deployed in a sensible way here. Alright, Garrison, I won't withdraw them from the battle, even though they're fairly useless. Okay, yeah, because they have very few missile troops.
With haste.
Yeah, I'm not in a super rush to engage them. I'd rather let the magic build up a bit, but on the other hand, they are sort of spread out here. Just have to keep an eye on this lord to make sure he doesn't get surrounded somehow. It doesn't look like they're going for that though. Keep the bats over here just in case I can have them run stuff down. Yeah, I'm just going to start the fight. They've got a lord on horseback who's up here. But they haven't got enough. They haven't concentrated their forces in the way they needed to. Okay, those knights might be coming after this guy. That is a potential problem. Yeah, he's just going to have to run round. It should be fine. Okay, no, they're coming back in. That's okay. I should be using my abilities, of course. It's a good clump of Empire troops over here for me to drop magic on. Just let them... I think I'll just let them pile up a bit more. That's a pretty good pile up.
We are the new order.
Yeah, you actually just stop there. I'm still sort of concerned about... Ah, shoot, he got into pistolier range. Yeah, I just want him in the clump with all the other vampires. That's where I think he's safest. Oh, he just got knocked flying by those knights. That's not good. Well, yeah, I guess I can try and feed these knights the garrison troops. Okay, this looks like a good situation for that. A sort of stonebound spell. Should have been popping my other abilities, of course. Okay, keep coming. Okay, Manfred's got 400 kills. Without more information, I think that's yeah, I think that tells us that this is going fine. Man, it'll be so good when I just get mass arcane conduit on these vampire heroes, which I'm not far away from actually. Okay, let's save the rest of our magic for healing. Yeah, you've gotten yourself kind of surrounded there, that's not good. Oh, you just took a ton of damage. Must be their lord or something.
Empower me.
Yeah, I don't care at all what happens to my garrison troops. I'll keep the bats alive in the vain hope of running down some enemies at the end of the battle. Okay, so this guy's getting in now, and he's within regeneration aura range. Yeah, these units will get wiped out by the knights, but that's fine. I wasn't going to catch the knights at the end of the battle anyhow. See if I can kill their lord. There's a lot of stuff here, but a lot of it is dead Empire guys.
Still my beating heart.
My cure is death. Lord and master. And never defendant.
Enemy lord's wounded, great. It is notable like how much better in melee the death vampires do, and I think that's connected to those extra combat buffs. So it'd be really nice to get them on the shadow vampires as well. I've got enough magic left here that I can spend down the winds of magic and still heal a bit later on, so go for another Pit of Shades. I mean, it's doing so much damage to them. Yeah.
Trust me as master.
Oof, that's done it, I think. Nice. Okay, that was good. So we took out their general. Let's try and just chase down some great swords with these bats. And that'll basically be it.
All life must end.
Yeah, we're replenishing over the end turn, so it's not essential that everyone's
The dead are mine.
full HP. I think they're more or less healed anyway. Yeah, that went really well. It's just about getting, yeah, just about getting the critical mass of the higher level vampires, and then armies like this just don't stand a chance, I think.
Your desire? Swiftly.
It's like 450 kills on Manfred, and the only AoE magic he did was this Assault of Stone. That was like 350, 400 kills. Then 250 kills on this vampire, that was from 2 Pit of Shade casts. Vampire's got like 80 kills just in melee.
Attend me.
Alright, we can... yeah, we can just get in the battle.
Harvest them.
Speed it up at least. Yeah, bats are really bad at running down units, unfortunately. And the fact there's only 6 here just doesn't help. Yeah, I think it's more or less a waste of time to keep going. Close victory. Yeah, we'll have to follow up and destroy this army on my turn, but that's actually okay, like, extra, you know, extra gold, extra ranks for my heroes. I'm fine just fighting easy battles over and over. There's a lot of magic too. Yeah. Yeah, nice amount of loot. Okay, so what is Stalin doing? Oh, they're heading this way. Interesting. Well, good job I hadn't built up Fort Oberstyre. Clearly can't win this battle, so just ought to resolve it. And they occupied it. Okay. Well, the good news here is that that's actually closer in terms of having Manfred come down and deal with those troops. So I'm happy they did that, actually, rather than going after the Moot and then possibly looking at Aberheim. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, you'd love to see it. So the Dwarves, they weren't planning to attack with this army. They were planning to have them come over and then like send their other troops at 2. But I managed to ambush them with just these 14, which is very good news. Yeah, taking care of these troops without, you know, rather than fighting all of the Dwarfs' remaining stuff at once is really nice. And have Isabella blow a Wind of Death right down the line.
Isabella von Carstein.
So let's see, my 2 reinforcing vampire lords are coming over from here. Yeah, you know what? No need to rush in. Yeah. Let's have everyone except Isabella start over there. I do want to get a Wind of Death up, just cast along that line, just because I can, basically. But then I'll have her come back and join up the rest of the troops too. I mean, the Dwarves don't have any fast units, right? They can't catch me or anything.
I will.
It's probably not actually the best cast, but I just wanted to do it. I don't know, a couple hundred kills. Right, all my reinforcements are coming from this way.
Swiftly. Isabella
Was that in the end?
of
159, alright.
his lady.
Okay, and I have Arcane Conduit on so many people here, I definitely want to be using that.
I am immortal.
Yeah, Dwarves are basically going to just let me come at them again, I think. Gonna have Isabella just stand up here and drop another Wind of Death, try and get it along these ranks. So yeah, they've got 4 units or so of the Quarrelers, and then a bunch of the Longbeards. I'm curious about something. Let's look at their leadership. I've never really understood exactly what happens in an ambush battle with leadership. I feel my armies always break a lot faster when I get ambushed, compared to what I'd expect, but there isn't an explicit penalty there unless it's that other -8. No, that other, they only have other -1.
Isabella
I'm pretty sure I have a guy with Dread Incarnate in my army here, which is going to be hurting them leadership-wise, dropping their leadership by 4, but oh, that was a good cast.
Swiftly.
Yeah, the Dwarf armies look scary on paper, but the Wind of Death is just so effective against them.
Quickly.
All that armor-piercing
I will.
damage.
Yes. It is done.
For Sylvania! Blood von Carstein!
Okay, let's probably save the rest of the magic until we get into combat here.
Queen of
This is almost... oh, it's not everyone. Alright, never mind.
Swiftly. Vampire.
Yeah, so now we're just going to combat with their Longbeards, which are... they're strong units. We still have a lot of our AoE magic, both are sort of stone scrolls. We can also fight them up this hill. Why not? So I don't believe they have any heroes. They've got their lord here. What's his name? Hugrim Matakwaz. Alright. If I could time the Wind of Death cast properly, I could do a great one up this line, but I find it a really hard spell to target accurately when troops are moving. And it costs enough winter magic, I don't want it completely wasted, so I'll pass. Once they're stood still though, I should also drop down debuff on their lord with Vlad and Isabella. I'm not sure I've got the best angle for this, but it looks pretty good still. Yeah, there's a lot of dwarves in there. Oof, yep, that's a good one.
Necromancer.
End them! Bring them!
Yep, they've had enough. Alright, because these are dwarves, we can hopefully actually run some of them down. Them being, you know, super slow. Bogged down by heavy armor and so on. I'm not doing a great job of catching them. Alright, it's alright though. We've done really decisive damage to this army, I feel. And we also managed to net net healing, like net gain HP. If I get a close battle out of this, I'll not be happy, because yeah, we literally finished the battle stronger than we went in. Okay, if we could wipe out that unit of Quarrelers, that'd be nice. This is where, yeah, pursuing units at the end of the battle is when having someone mounted comes in useful, but don't know. Just feel like the mounted troops have been taking so much more damage in the close, like, long drawn out battles that. Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, I was just gonna say I still haven't been happy with having my heroes and lords on mounts, even though it'd be good for getting extra kills at the end. Like once you've won the battle, right, whether you wipe out, you know, half the army or 80% of the army is usually not so critical. This being a close victory is extremely insulting. I guess again it's because the balance of power started out so much in their favour, and the game was going to give me a close victory almost no matter what, I suppose. So they retreat down to here. These other armies can still move though. Yeah. What is this attack? Hello? Oh, this is foolish. Alright, well, I'm kind of out of time for recording this part, but I'm very happy that the dwarves are just mindlessly feeding me armies like this. Yeah, I'll pick this up next time and wipe out the stunties. But for now, thank you as always for watching. See you for the next part.